Hi, Hannah. How's it going?
Great. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for taking the time out to talk to me. And happy Pride season, Pride Queer Gay Month. So.
Yeah. Back at you.
Best time of year.
Oh, yeah.
Just to get things started, the special came out a few days ago. How does it feel in this exact moment, knowing something you've been looking forward to and working on so hard for is finally out in the world for the world to see?
Yeah, it's a little surreal, I won't lie, because you're just on the road touring it, and then you sort of, it's out there now and you have no control over it. But I think it's good. This feels nice.
Yeah, good to have you back.
Thank you.
So critics and fans have noticed the lighter, more joyful tone of Something Special. Can you talk about the intentionality of that and the importance of why you wanted to make something more joyful and queer for the special?
Yeah, it was a very conscious decision. When I started filming, it was end of lockdown and people were genuinely anxious to be out in the world. So I wanted to create a show in the first that, sort of helps to reduce anxiety, not add to it. And also I'm, for the first time in my life, I'm able to experience joy, and I think that's worthwhile sort of bottling and sharing.
More queer joy, please.
Yeah.
You also get really personal in this special and talk about, your marriage and your family life particularly. Can you talk about opening up in that way and letting viewers get glimpses of that part of your life?
Well, I've always been, told, shared probably too much in my career overall, but this is different in a way that it's sharing a part of my life that is happening to me now, whereas before, I was only ever really able to talk about stuff that had happened a long time ago, and I'd processed and reframed and moved on from. So this is a real shift for me to be able to talk about what's happening in my life as it's happening.
You have to see it.
Dad's home.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No worries.
Appropriate.
There's not a lot to be happy about these days, and it seems, but comedy specials like yours are providing much needed laughs and entertainment for a lot of people. So is that something? I'm assuming that's not something you take lightly. So getting to provide people with joy and laughter.
Yeah, it's a very deliberate decision to put something joyous out, particularly for the community, because it's heavy. It's really heavy out there, and. I could have done a show because I am angry about what's happening. I could have done that show, and maybe I will, but I just thought for me and my audience at this moment, it seems this was the better show to do.
Love that. This is your third special with Netflix. Can you talk about that continued and evolving relationship? You had Nanette, Douglas, now Something Special. So.
Well, I love the rule of three, and it's very important to my comedy to have the rule of three. And I feel like with my three specials, as you say, Nanette, Douglas, and now, but what is it called? Something Special. It was called something different when I was touring it. It is a trilogy. I think it's an incredible document for me personally, as they're very distinct phases of my life and really unique to me. So to have them sort of preserved like that is kind of incredible and a bit of an honor. And as pieces of work, I like that they live together.
And you've already done a lot, but what do you want to do in the future, especially as your comedy goes? I know you're about to be in an animated film. I love animation, Hit Pig. So, what do you want to? What does the future of your career look like?
I keep forgetting I'm doing that. Hit Pig.
Booked and busy.
Yeah. Look, I'm doing. This tour took up a lot of time, and then of course the recording of the special. So now I'm going to rest a little bit. I have another special that I'm working on for Netflix, which is a lineup show of genderqueer comedians from around the world. So that's kind of my next focus.
Love that. Well, thank you so much again, Hannah.